our goal today is to take on Crasher Wake, which that's all we really need to do because there's not much else we need to do. We already had some fun in the Great Marsh. We tried our best to get a Regigigas there, but no luck had us. You know, no luck had us at all. We also already explored Pastoria, and our team is actually around a good level to take on Crasher Wake because I did a little bit with the research, and Crasher Wake's his float soul is level 30, so we're pretty much where I would like to be to take on Crasher Wake. So with that, let's just jump right on into his gym because do we have healies? I mean, even if we don't, you know, that's okay for the time being. We got 4 supers, 5 hypers. Okay, yeah, we'll be fine for right now. But then once it comes to the man himself, we'll have to do something. So we'll just take a quick trip around here and say hello to this youngster with this nice little floaty.
My body isn't the only thing I work on toughening up here. I also work on my Pokemon and my spirit.
Oh, good for you, boyo. Good for you. Now I'm going to have to crush your spirit, okay? It's all good. I hope you don't mind. You know, it's just the way it goes. It is what it is. Like a lot of people like to say, you're kicking things off with a Cubone. Cubodies. And we have our Nasal here. Well, Nasal particularly does not like the ground type moves, so I guess we can send in, you know, it kind of just, having 3 normal types on our team, it makes me just feel like our team is just not that well suited, which in reality is not, because there's 3 members. We have 4 members to our team that is weak to fighting types, but at least Sleepy tries to cover that. I guess Wings. I guess Wings coming out, even though Wings is about to hit 30. I don't particularly like that. Oh, actually, you're a bit away. As in your XP part. Level-wise, you're right before. So, you know, that's the thing. Well, let's get the Intimidate off. Here comes the Boomerang. Just like almost every Cubone ever knows. Because that's their thing, since, you know, they like to keep a club in their hand. But Wings, how about you do the thing known as a Zen headbutt, and let's see if we can get some flinches going. But yeah, so, again, I hope everyone has had a fantastic weekend. I absolutely did. Yo, Flawless, good to see you out here, man. How are we doing? How was your weekend? I was just about to get into a bit of story from my weekend. Which basically Saturday was a float trip with a couple of buds from college. So much fun. That was so much fun. It's been a while since last time I've been on a float trip, and it turned out to be so much fun as I hoped it to be. The travel was a bit like the river was 2 hours away from where we live, and we were in a smaller car. You know, I'm one of the more bigger gents out there, so being crammed in the back seat, that was something. On the ride there was fine, but on the way back, especially that I was in the middle of the smaller car, and my back was like pain like half an hour into the car ride home. But that's okay. But let's see, what else? You're doing fine. Good. Did you do what you wanted to do with that power cord, Flawless? Did you do the things? I know you were trying to do something with that, and I noticed that on our Discord the other day. Well, the day that you shared it, I should say. But then what else? I wanted to say something. Yeah, so what me and my buds did on the float trip, we rented some kayaks, so one for each of us, and we were just kayaking along down the river, which this turned out to be a 6 mile float, and so it lasted about 4 to 5 hours. It was very nice. It was very relaxing. We did several stops along the way, just catching up, just hanging out, you know, messing around like good buds do. And like, funny enough, one of the best parts was that we decided as we were floating along that we would all just connect to each other. So we all like floated right next to each other, and then we all held on to our kayaks, and we became like basically one mega kayak. Like, just imagine 5 kayaks just in a row at each other. Then the 2 people on the ends were our rowers, while the rest of the middle, the other 3 in the middle, just practically got to sit there, hold on, got to drink a couple of the boozies and everything. Though it was so much fun, though. That led into a little bit of catastrophe. We ended up like, at one point, one person was facing one direction, and the other 3 of us were facing the other direction. Well, somehow we managed to just float in a whole circle to where the one person was facing ahead, the other 3 were facing behind. So we're like, well, you gotta steer us, and we managed to, you know, just float into like on the walls and along the river, one of the riverbeds. And oh, I ended up getting like smacked in the back by a big branch, which I just had to take that. It really wasn't that bad. It did not hurt really. It was just but one of my buds ended up flipping over their kayak. Everyone was fine. We weren't heavily intoxicated or anything. It was just us making a dumb decision. But it was so much fun. So much fun. You did floss. That's cool. So what are you doing with it now again? Per se, like, are you having any other plans of tearing apart more cords, messing around or something? But then let's see, what else? There was like one more thing. I'm trying to think. Right now I'm really glad our team's doing fine so far. We're already on the 3rd trainer year. Woo! But yeah, so it was a really fun trip. We also got free food. That was so fun. We were just flying around. We were all kind of getting hungry, and we're like, man, we should have brought some food, because the only thing we packed was alcohol and water, and like just stuff for music as well. And so we came around the riverbed, the bank. We floated around one turn, and we noticed that there was a canopy up, and we're like, wow, those people are really partying. Well, then they're just like calling us over, just like, hey, you want free food? And we're all over each other like, yeah, we want free food. And it turned out it was a group of people just representing a charity, just handing out like free burgers and hot dogs to just floaters nearby, and just, you know, a little advertisement for a charity. We all made little donations and all that, and it was a good time, a very, very good time. Definitely would go again on another float trip with these guys. Holy wood. Sleepy, how about you just do side beam? Let's just not beat around the bush. You know, let's just not do that. And then let's see. That also on Saturday, that's when Mario Strikers came in, but I didn't get to play that till yesterday. Which then yesterday I got to go to the Cardinals game right behind home plate. It was so cool. But it's been hot out, like really hot out. Starting yesterday, like, it's been toasty. Like, it was in the 90s yesterday when watching the game. It was a day game as well, and at Busch Stadium, for those who don't know, like, seats behind home plate, none of them are covered. It's just you sitting there in the hot, hot sun. So I was really sweating my booty butt cheeks off, but it was worth it. They ended up losing that game. Oh well, but I got to see some of my favorite players, and they were super close, and it was a very unique experience. It was a lot of fun, and I'm very glad that my parents invited me, and I really appreciate them for that. Which then afterwards, after the Cardinals game, went home, showered, had some food, and then I got to play some Mario Strikers, which, man, just seeing, like, now that I have the physical game on me, I just can't believe it, because the last time that there's been an addition to that series was 15 years ago. So Charge came out 15 years ago, and I will definitely get more into that on Friday for our Freaker Fresh Friday. But still, though, it was so cool to see, and hopefully that this game does well enough to warrant like more sequels. We got Per Ugly out here, so let's just launch a T-Wave so that this Per Ugly can't do what Per Uglies usually like to do, and that's be a little bit of a nuisance. Way to go, Nasal, for getting that T-Wave off. That's awesome to see. Now we can do some pro strats. Now we can do some real pro strats. Since we have our sack that likes to, you know, smell some salts when there's paralysis going on. Hear about the FNAF fan? I have not. What fan game has been leaked? Haven't been hearing much about the FNAF stuff. I know Game Theory has a new theory video for FNAF, and I have not watched that yet, but I need to get around to it. There's been so much I've been wanting to watch. A lot of stuff I've been wanting to watch. Right now, I'll give you guys a little insight. For some reason, I decided to watch some Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. And I did not start at episode 1 because I can remember a good handful of episodes. I started with the Fortune Cup. So like around episode 23, 24, watch my way up there. Or like, no, 20. 20, I'm currently on like episode 27. 27, 20. I'm on 28. 28 out of like 100 and whatever. I don't know how many episodes I'm going to watch that. But for right now, I've been watching that. For some fun. Do some Felix all sack. Actually, I should have faked out because that's free DiMaggio. I can't believe I just passed up on free DiMaggio. But it don't matter. We got that one hit. Way to go, sack. See now that's a combo you want to see. That is a good wombo combo right there. And we defeated Breeder Chloe. And after, with that, the end of this fight, here comes the first ad break for my viewers. And I'll see you guys back here in just a jiffy. But hey, if you're watching the VODs or the YouTube videos, you don't have to worry about this. Okay. Let's raise his water level. I think there's one more time, maybe two more times. We already battled you. We have to battle this child right here, this youngster. Okay.
I want to become a strong trainer like Crasherway.
Well, you can dream. I'm stronger than Crasherway. Just like you know, I'm putting it out there. That's right. I'm laying out on the line. Okay, you know, girl, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying you could aspire to a strong trainer like me, but hey, you know, I hope you know what you're doing. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? Oh yeah, Metal Claw. Oh no. Oh, Nasal's fine. Everything's fine. Why are we freaking out? Everything's just fine. See, there we go. Nice little paralysis on the Registeel. As long as you don't hit explodies, little girl, we'll be fine, okay? Just don't, you don't need to explode. There's no point of that, okay? I know typically Reggies like to do that, but you're not like that, are you? I know. I'm gonna take a little bit of DiMaggio, but that's okay. Let's get the free DiMaggio now. The free DiMaggio. It's the best kind of DiMaggio. It's a free critical. Wow. And a flinch. Double wow. Now let's do some arm thrusties. We both went with negative priority moves. What are you doing? What is this Registeel doing? Don't you do it. This better not be explosion. Metal Claw. Oh. That's weird. Metal Claw has negative priority? Or wait. Oh no, never mind. Vital Throw. Vital Throw is negative priority. If I remember right. Vital Throw. Yes. Vital Throw is negative priority.
Whoopsies doopsies.
Let's just go for another arm thrust. And now the thrusting of the arms all over this Registeel. We're thrusting all over him. One thrust at a time. See, look at that triple thrust. Couldn't handle it. So the deaths for the Pop Goes team is being threatened with leaking the game, and the same one's leaking the FNAF fan games leak. Scott Cawthon's children's and his wife. Oh, no way, Flawless. Oh, what is that term called? What is that called? I forget. But they leaked out some personal information. That's crazy. Cliff grows level 31. Wants to learn metronome. Doxing. Thank you, Floss. Thank you. Yeah, they doxed his family again. That's insane. Or at least Scott Coffin. I know Scott Coffin got doxed once, if I remember right. But now they doxed his family. That's insane. That's insane. That poor dude. Yeah, since you're a Clefairy Cliff, I'll let you have this. I'll let you have this. No need for copycat. I'll let you have metronome. Maybe we can have some fun with metronome. I wonder, have any of you have ever watched a metronome lock? Like to where you can only use metronome for everything, but who knows? Because I mean, those could just be quick or take forever. I don't know. I don't know if we would ever do one, but maybe if that's what you guys want to see. We'll actually stay in. We'll stay in. A little baby happening. We don't have to worry about it. We don't have to worry about it. It's a little happening. It's no big deal. Like, it's such not a big deal. Here, we'll let you go first. We'll let you go first. Okay, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. And they leaked a private wedding video. That's insane, Wallace. That is really insane. That poor dude. My heart goes out to them. Oh, sweet. Sack broke through the confusion. Here comes a vital throw to this little baby's face. We're throwing these babies around everywhere. And it couldn't handle it. Just couldn't handle it at all. Goodbye happened. That's why you don't send a little toddler to a big boy fight. Grown. You're too much. Okay. Now, child, we have to work on your languages as well. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that sort of language. All right, let's get another battle room. Land the most fish. You are the greatest fisherman to ever fish. By the way, welcome back, followers. Nice to see you guys. Lead for Jacqueline shall send out a Smeargle.
Wow, look at that Smeargle. He's Smeargling. He's a Smeargler. Watch out. You don't want to get Smeargled.
Oh, and you're faster. So your steps didn't work. Though you are over level 20, so I think you have 2 sketches. I think you can double sketch. So I think you have 1 more PP for your sketching. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do big brain plays. We're going to switch. We'll actually switch to Cliff. Why not? Pizon flat out lied to the leakers about FNAF Plus. Ha! Oh, man. Oh, no, you're struggling. So you only have the 1 sketch. Good to know. I thought you had another sketch. But apparently not. Then... Okay. You know what? Metronome. Let's see what we get, Cliff. Don't you explode. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, Cliff.
You can slack off.
Look at that. Cliff with the big brain plays. Cliff with the big brain plays. But man, no FNAF Plus. Oh, I wanted to see a remake of FNAF 1. That would have been amazing. Let's go for another match. Let's have some fun. What you gonna do, Cliff? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Rock throw.
You're being inspired by Nasal. Wow, I'm so glad that you found some inspiration, Cliff. And it looks like with this struggle from the Smeargle, that might take him out, and it will. Sadly, Smeargle took his own life. That ain't worth it, man. It's never worth it, dude. But Cliff going to get a nice chunk of experience right there. Up next is Azel. And Azel. We shall go out into... Let's do Puck. Puck has not had screen time yet. I think Puck and Azel. Okay. Puck, I need you to take down the Azel. Oh, that is it. Yes. This is a good pick. Because then we can just sucker punch. Ooh, punchy punch. You're getting suckered. We'll give you the little 1-2. And you live the good old 1-2. How dare you? Man, you're saying an orbit confusion our way? You're not allowed to scramble our minds. That's illegal. You're not allowed to do such things. let's get this quick attack going. Goodbye, Zelf. Nice seeing you, though. Oh, so kind. You know, as elves. Oh, there can be some of the nicest Pokemon ever. Puck grows up to level 30. 30 for our Puck. And up next is a Kadabra. Kadabra. And with a Kadabra out here, I say, Puck can stay in. I do believe Puck can do it. But Emil and King Carter's dev teams were threatened. Were they now? Yeah, I'm sure, you know, when you throw out fake, like, false news like that, you are going to get, like, some backlash. Just a bit. Just a little bit. But with the Sucker Punch, Puck will take out a Kadabra as well. This person didn't learn that Puck can go fast with a priority. And we have defeat Jacqueline. Being number 1 in the world doesn't mean anything if you ain't got that swing. Do-wop, do-wop, do-wop. Do-wop, do-wop, do-wop. Okay, let's lower this water level just one more time. Let's just go here. Lower it a little bit more, which seems to be a little bit obsolete. Not the wisest choice. So let's do it right here. That'll be better for us. Because then we can go up, over, down. Down and around. Ooh. Did we just big brain? Are we big braining it all? Alright. Like the raging sea, I crash down and wash away everything before me. That's just how I roll. You know, I love the sea. I love being on the water. Like the float trip on Saturday, that is such a blast. Whenever we go to our lake house, I love being on our wave runners or our boats and just float along, cruise around. It's so much fun. We also have like some paddle boards that I find very relaxing too, just to stand on those and just cruise around on it. It's such good times. Let's do a T-Wave, Nasal. Oh, Nasal, you're really already.
Magnet Rise.
Their staff was tricked into giving info about the game. Oh. Gotcha. Well, regardless though, I mean, I'm sure there's some upset spaghettis out there for false news. But I do hope for the best for all those people that were bamboozled. Let's see. Staff. Come on out here, staff. You can do the thing, staff. Come on, Water. You did the good thing there. Oh, you have Psybeam? You read the switch. Good for you. The less hyper potion will be. Leave a link. Yeah, Flaw, sure. You can leave it in the community Discord. That's fine. That is very interesting. I would definitely take a read about it. Porygon Z, full para, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's smelling salt this Porygon, since this does do double Damaggio, since you are paralyzed. So these are the moves to make. See, look at all that Damaggio. Oh. Oh. Your ability gets rid of status ailments. Cool. And what you do, you just decide to speed up. Even though naturally, without paralysis, I think you would speed a Hariyama. Despite me being like 5 levels above you. But we're fine. We're fine. No, nothing to fret about. Zach's just going to do a quick arm thrust on the Porygon Z, and it shall go down. And down and out. Goodbye, Porygon. Nice seeing ya. Everyone, get your experience going. Cliff is now level 32. We should probably take the experience share off of Cliff now. I don't think Cliff needs to get this swole, even though the rest of our teamers can handle themselves. You know what, Sack? You can just say it out here. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Look at that beautiful Onyx right there. That is a very, very beautiful Onyx. Let's do some thrusting. Let's deal with thrusting. Alright, I need to stretch. The biggest of the stretches. Some all of a sudden now my body's like stretch time. I'm like, why? Bro? Oh, we got a rock girl coming our way? Gary, we resist, you idiot. Dummy. Alright, Sack, finish off this Onyx. Get him out of here. We don't need to see this Onyx. There's no need at all. Goodbye, Onyx. Or, Zeno. Onyx. Zik. Zeno. Zazzle. Whoop! Cricketot! Hey, Cricketoot. Cricketooties. Rudy Tooty. Fresh Rudy. Come on, Nasal. Use your schnoz. Use that big schnoz of yours to help us win. It's our trump card. Because look, it's just a cricket tot. Just throw a little rock at it. Oh. Okay, and you missed. That is fine. We'll T-wave it so that Bide can't do a thing. As long as we don't do that Damaggio, you know, then Bide will just not do its thing. And since you are paralyzed now, I'm sure we're faster. Probably so. Maybe. Oh, you have shed skin. Cool. Glad to know that all of that was worthless. All of it was worthless. So we could have actually attacked. But nah, we're just going to get a little bit swollen on. So let's just throw some more rocks. Ah! There we go, much better. Found a way to stream 3DS wirelessly? Ooh, that's really cool, dude. That's really cool, man. Is there like any 3DS games that you'll like to stream or anything? Has to be hacked? Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Though at this point, it's like since the 3DS is now kind of been obsolete since, you know, they stopped making games from. That's honestly a system I personally wouldn't mind doing some tinkering with, but I don't know. I'm just one. But to each their own. All right, we defeated Sailor Jerry here. You know, he thought he was so cool, but in reality, we're the cool guys here. Hello, Crasher. Don't mind us real quick. We are going to go and get our heal on, and then we'll come back here and say hi to you. Okay, I hope that sounds good.